Hey YouTube, this is React Pack Time. Mike.
I'm Rose.
Nikki.
And this is Star Visions episode 6. Last time we had Magina, where the whole world was a part of the forest.
That was a really nice one.
Very interesting animation. The last two was Magina and then the lightsaber.
And then the Ninth Jedi.
That was my favorite one. The Ninth Jedi by far.
The Ninth Jedi was so good.
So there's a high standards, and I wonder if this will be able to be up to those standards, but also just another story.
Yeah, let's try to enjoy it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
But yeah, so guys, thank you very much for being here, guys. Like a time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And check out Patreon in the description if you guys want to see next set of episodes a whole week early. We'll see you in discussion.
Obi-Wan. Oh, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan.
Oh. He was just created.
Mega Man. Oh, is this? He actually does look like Dr. What is it?
Droid Utopia. Double Sun.
Look how many of them there are.
How many times must I tell you? You must never go into the basement. Sorry. Let's get to work.
How cute!
He wants to be a real boy.
You were imagining being a Jedi again.
That's because I want to become a Jedi one day.
Then you must find yourself a kyber crystal.
Wow.
He gave in real
Right.
fast.
There is one somewhere on this planet.
This thing?
You will need to find a kyber crystal of your own.
They kind of do that after some training, you know.
It's okay, he's dreamed about it.
Now this is pod racing.
Looking under every stone.
Literally.
No stone left unturned.
Never go into the basement.
Except the basement.
Got a bad feeling
Oh.
about this?
Is it like the cave on Dagobah?
A place that I haven't searched yet. Okay, just gonna take a peek.
It's a tiny ship.
So cool.
Wow.
Oh no.
Let's take off.
Bruh.
Obi-Wan. This
No.
is all Jedi. If you can hear me, report in.
Oh no.
Sir, picked up a suspicious signal.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's Chibi. Inquisitor.
Nice job, Tobi.
And he senses them coming.
Yeah.
They're here. I need you to stay hidden.
Oh.
What happened to everyone? Where's the professor? I'm gonna do it. I'll continue the research. I'll fulfill the professor's dream.
Oh.
Rebuilding everyone.
Nice. Oh, it's a long time.
Yeah.
What? How did that happen?
And Ray.
Look, it's raining! It's actually raining!
They all short circuit.
The professor's dream has finally come true.
The Obi-Wan using the Force.
It was inside him.
inside you all along.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
He
he's cool.
sensed him.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But who is it? Do you know?
So there is some other Jedi on this planet. Where did you come from?
Where did you go, Continent Joe?
I cannot allow you to become a threat.
You did well bringing life back to this planet, and you have proven that you have grown up. I will
No, that burns, bruh. Don't do that.
rise as a true Jedi.
Oh, he looks like a young boy now.
He's people now.
Master Mitaka.
Maybe he was people.
Yes. Oh.
Hey, wait! Open the valve!
Okay.
That's some big pressure right there.
He's still alive.
Oh, you got him.
Ouchie!
Oh no.
My name is Toby, and I'm a Jedi.
Ooh. Oh, they tackle him. No.
Stay free. Let's go.
Oh.
Excuse me?
He is Mega Man. Yeah.
It's like, nice.
Sometime later.
Elvis, we will continue our research and the professor's legacy of helping planets. Because that's what Jedi do.
Cute.
Discussion.
Discussion.
Yeah, it's a cute little episode.
Yeah.
There's a lot you could like theorize about maybe like you were saying. Toby was maybe at one point a real kid or something like
Yeah.
that. But obviously hugely inspired by Mega Man. You remember? You ever seen Mega Man's professor? He looks exactly like that guy.
Yeah.
The guy who created him.
I've never seen the professor, but I know Mega Man.
But yeah, I don't know much about Mega Man's lore. I just know that he can he can upgrade to something that looks somewhat similar to when the thing got on his back.
Yeah.
A super version like Mega Man X, I think. I know there's a lot of Mega Man lore. Like, it's very complicated. So I'm just taking a shot in the dark there.
Yeah. And so his name was Tobi 1, and he had a companion called CO3.
C-3PO.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. His name sounds a lot like Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I was like, oh, Tobi 1 Kenobi.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think in regular Star Wars lore a droid can become a what do you call it? A Jedi.
No.
So I'm wondering if it is that he was like a dying Padawan that he was like
Saving.
Because he said he made him grow a little bit more.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So
But he'd have to have changed his parts. Or
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
probably has organic matter in there somewhere. But for that being it, his midichlorian count must be super high for him to be practically robot and still be able to use the Force.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is like I was thinking, oh, what could it be? But it could just be they just bent the rules for the animation, you know?
Could be.
But I do like the theory that he may have been alive at one point or something like that. Like, what if he took the matter from his actual Padawan that got killed or something in Order 66? So it could be anything.
And he was an armless Jedi.
And the whole thing where he was like, no, you shouldn't dream of going out in the galaxy, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, just go
He's
get
like,
a kyber crystal.
Wait. He
Like,
had no
okay,
arms?
he
That's
wouldn't
probably
be-
what he said.
Yes, you didn't notice? That's why he was in the chair with the chair doing the thingies. The thing?
Oh.
I
okay.
did not catch that. I was wondering why. He's like, what do you mean armless?
I thought you meant harmless.
And then that would explain why it was in his Force meeting. He didn't his arm show in that one, like he took out his Jedi,
Yeah.
took out his lightsaber and was like
He
lighting
dubbed him. Yeah.
Yeah. Which was, I don't know if that's a safe way to go about it, but okay.
Yeah, very interesting. Well, something that really caught my eye was some animations they do like it looks almost like liquid.
Yeah.
And some animations things look really rigid. This bent more towards a liquidy kind of flow.
Yeah, like putty.
Yeah, but I don't think it really came into its own until that lightsaber fight. When the fight happened, even though it lagged a little bit at the start for us, I don't think you guys see it. I really enjoyed the movements of the robot because he's so flexible. Like his arms can turn all the way around.
Yeah,
his
his
hip
head.
can turn all the way around.
Yeah.
And it really used it there where it looked like he was just flowing with the fight. He wasn't really pushing back. He was just moving and reacting to how things were.
Yeah.
Which fit with the whole life and water thing that was going on.
And if this is possible, like to a droid so lifelike it can use the Force, what kind of avenues do you think this opens up? Because I think that would be so fun, like a droid made to be a Jedi. And it's like, and it can do like all the spinny thingies with just like turning the upper body around while fighting, and that'd be cool.
That's essentially what Grievous was.
Oh yeah.
Like General Grievous, he lost most of his body, but most of him was also robotic. He sometimes would run like a bug, like up the wall, because his arms would just lock and move. He could rip apart the different arms into different arms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really overpowered in some respects. But all other respects is, yeah, you do lose the midichlorian counts. Like you're mentioning, he must have had a huge amount to be able to do this, if that is the case.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And then I found it interesting the angle that they took with after the professor died, even though he gave him the lightsaber stuff. He was still like, I'm gonna stay and fulfill the professor's dream, because usually they're just like, professor's gone, it's time to go out into the universe,
or even I'm gonna go get revenge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
but he's like, I'm gonna fix this.
Yeah. He I don't know. At first I was thinking like maybe just like a super innocent, doesn't understand anything kid, but then it's like, oh, he's a Jedi killer? I'm gonna kill him. You know?
I'm gonna kill him.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I really did actually, like, I took note of it when he stayed, and I'm gonna finish what he started, which probably took a very long time.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but he took it to the stars. Like, no, he really cared about it because he cared about it and never got to finish it.
Yeah.
And it shows how close he was to him. Like, he understands the passion that was in his professor, you know, wanting to do this. And obviously he told him every day, no, we will never leave until there are clouds in the sky and grass on the land.
Yeah.
So he's probably heard that a million times.
Part of me really wants to know why he chose this planet.
It has 2 moons, so it looks like Tatooine.
It does look like Tatooine.
He's the last Jedi alive. And I think he intended, which I started to say earlier before we went off on another tangent, he intended to train
Padawani boy.
his Tobi to be a Jedi, but he wanted to focus on his research first, but then obviously the Force is calling to him. It's like, well, might as well let him start this Jedi training now.
Yeah. So he had hid also the Kyber crystal inside of him.
Inside him.
It's just a bit mean to make him search everywhere.
Yeah,
He was
right.
inside you all along.
What a jerk.
Also, the architecture of the house was Tatooine based, like their type of houses. So more evidence, I guess, that it's Tatooine.
And this entire universe has been decimated.
The way the overall story feels, it kind of constantly felt like, okay, this is happening now. Because it went from like, I'm dreaming of being a Jedi to don't be a Jedi, it's safe here, to I want to be a Jedi, to okay, find a kyber crystal. I'm like, okay.
I think it's just because they're doing it in 14 minutes that probably came off like that. Yeah. But yeah,
I wonder
still,
why
they don't. It doesn't seem like they have a required time limit, because the other one had 20-something minutes.
22 minutes, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
we
what I'm
don't
wondering.
know.
It's like, why did some studios get to make them in 14 minutes and some get 9 almost minutes, some get 20 minutes? I kind of want to know what made them decide to take this path, like make this iteration of this story. I'm going to do like a Mega Man in space, Luke Skywalker healing the planet. Like, what made you decide to do that?
Yeah.
With the pseudo Darth Vader.
Speaking of, I was like, that's kind of what I meant with, okay, this is happening now, of like Tobi never holding a lightsaber before.
Yeah, and all of a sudden knows how to use it.
being able to go up against a Jedi killer.
Maybe it was in his code.
In his code.
Yeah. Professor has been like enhancing him every time he puts him under to like make him taller. Every time he gets service, it's like, okay, let me add some more of these skills.
A part of it could also be now that he's tapped into the Force and he let the Force guide him. Like that just happened naturally, like a Force miracle. I guess kind of sometimes happens in Star Wars, but I do prefer to see someone train. But they didn't have time.
Maybe it's because the kyber crystal was in him all the time.
Yeah, the kyber crystal was training him.
Yeah, kyber crystals have a lot more. I don't know a lot more significance in the new canon than the old canon. So maybe it actually did have something to do with it. Alright, so guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like your time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, the next episode will be coming out soon after this one. And check out Patreon in the description if you guys want to see the next set episodes a whole week early. We'll see you guys next time. Right back. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
A special thanks to Kay, Maiko, Mohammed, CC Flips, John, and Robin.